Wike must go.
Wike must go.
He is an unnecessary distraction in the FCT. But President Bola Tinubu must remove Wike as Minister of FCT. He's bringing unnecessary distraction to the government. We as responsible citizens, we cannot accept this kind of uncouth, indecorous person to continue to pilot the affairs of FCT. His actions are avoidably controversial and hurting, and his diction has been foul, combative, and condescending, as if he is a deliberate punishment sent to the people of the Federal Capital Territory by President Tinubu. In years on Wike's alleged penchant for land grabbing and cronyism has begun to emerge, as some of the land reforms are suspected to be targeted at dispossessing Nigerians of their properties and reacquiring them through cronies. There is tension in the FCT today under the brutal and sometimes criminal Wike is coming menace.
This particular story is one that is very important, and I told myself no matter the timeline it has happened, I must report it, because I'll be doing a disservice to my country if I don't add my voice to issues like this and push it a bit further, even if to just one more person, for us as Nigerians to know how important this case is. And please, if you're a Nigerian, this video must be taken very serious and pushed. One of the reasons why Nigerian politicians do not rate Nigerians, do not bother to invest in Nigeria, do not bother about the worth of lives in Nigeria, is because they have hidden their cash, their investment, their wealth, and then they are taking their family out of the atmospheric control of Nigeria into nicer places or nicest places and don't care about us. And that's why yes, some Wike will laugh at us and mock us and rather invest in the most frivolous, the less priority things in the country, irrespective of what Nigerians are requesting for. So more election, of course, you should have heard by now that it's been back and forth between the both of them in recent time, to the point that Wike slammed him in a public event and said that he was lucky that it was Tinubu that was president. So if it was you, Wike would have done. And Moelich did not take that lightly. He has further gone to exposing Wike, expose him to the point that he has now written officially to the Attorney General of the state of Florida, United States, where Wike is being reported initially to have had 3 mansions that him and his wife bought some time ago and transferred to their 3 children in 2023. In fact, Moelich is even reporting that there is a 4th one now around Winter Springs in the US. And this is why this is important, let me tell you. When the time comes for Nigeria to take back their countries, or take back their country, or take back our country, one of the things that we have to start to do now is to begin to mark where these people are likely going to go and take as their abode, and begin to do everything legally to ensure that these things, let me tell you, if Nigerian political class are made to have all of their investment in Nigeria, they are made to have their healthcare in Nigeria, have their families reside in Nigeria, have education, no matter, you see, the money it takes for you to live that kind of life, right? And no matter how you try to garnish it and make your life portable, you will see a bit of improvement in the well-being of Nigerians. It is because they have this confidence that bad as it bad, they will go rest. I have been told that one of Wike's sons spent lavishly in the UK here and live all this kind of life, goes to clubs and spends and all of the things. And now they are also going. They also have now, we have now seen that Wike and his wife, Eberechi Nyesom Wike, who is a court of appeal judge in Nigeria, have now. When Wike was asked this question by Shehu Kibaloyi on Channels TV, he shoved it off with a wave of hands. He's not aware if my wife bought this, if my wife is an American citizen. And then I'm asking Wike, you are not aware, but documents here are revealing, as you can see, of Wike's involvement. In short, there is a quit deed claim the Omoisholo has now officially obtained and released, where Wike and his wife officially transferred the properties to their children. You see, deliberately, you see what these guys are doing? Unfortunately, one idiot and one mugu from our order is there defending this nuisance Because for you, it is political ascribation. I don't know if the English is correct. Political connection. For you, Wike is your God. I was in Ahoda for some days, some years ago. I couldn't breathe because the air is polluted. You could see literal black skies because all of this mining done is hazardous. Yet, there is no hospital, there is no health center that is qualitative enough. A man has governed your state for 8 years. I'm not saying Wike is the worst of governors, but a man has governed your state for 8 years. There is no better life for you. There is nothing that has proven that as rich as Rivers State, Ahoda is a very huge community. I was disappointed. And then you are going to hail and tell me to shut up my mouth. The same thing when we call all of these useless politicians together. The people from their state, the only thing that they have as pride is that they have a big man. May God forgive us our sins and deliver us from this maliciousness. So because I have an Adam Soshomole who governed my state, ask me how Adam Soshomole benefited me. Currently now with all of his political meandering and prostitution, how has he benefited me? How has the former governors benefited me? What am I gaining from them? As a young man living my life, I take care of myself, I take care of my family. So I'm here going to be hero worshiping an idiot that doesn't concern, that doesn't know if I succeed, if I'm alive. That's how you guys are hailing Wike. Hailing him. Anybody that talks about him, you see the multitude of the people from his region. It is not about tribal protection of thieves and criminals. I hope the houses he has around the world, you have a share in them. I hope all of these mansions that they are building, there is a space for you when the time comes. This is the more reason. And this is not sugarcoating anything. Go well done to Omoyesho, even if I'm not comfortable for the fact that it was when Wike called you out, you now decided to release all of this information. But we are going to support this. We push it further. We will add our voices. We will not let this slide. Wike and the rest of his political thieves, all of them will relinquish all of these things. And guess what? Don't think this is a joke. Oh. The systems that run abroad is not the same. Thank God you know, of course, there have been several movements by the US government showing lack of support for the kind of ways African leaders are leading. If it is established that money used in those mansions are proceed from corruption, or you cannot provide a genuine reason how the money came, I can tell you can lose them. And many politicians, there's one currently going on in the UK now where Jeremiah, former military administrator JT Useni, is claiming that, he tried to use a pseudo brand to own it. The court has established that this one is your own. First, they are now going to go into details of how you acquired it and whether it was acquired legally. And that's how abroad works. That's why many of these guys like Nigeria. And that's when you hear that business flourish in Nigeria. The idea is that they can do all of this legality. And I'm not telling you that this is Uhuru yet, but I'm telling you this is a quality step in the quality direction. We must support causes like this at all costs, irrespective of your political thinking or ideology, irrespective of what you support. Anything. See, it is Nigeria. It is Nigerians versus them. We cannot be fighting ourselves and think that they are not working for us. These guys, like Shehu Kuti said, these guys know what to do, but they don't want to do it. They are not working for us. 99.99999% of the Nigerian political class do not care about me and you. And if you continue to care about them, you are only stupid.
Sowore got Wike by the balls right now, and I'm loving it, whether it ends up working out or not. But at least Wike is now making excuses and answering to somebody, and I'm loving how Sowore is dragging the U.S. government to get involved. But you know what surprised me is how there's still people, human beings, Nigerian citizens that are defending Wike, talking about Wike was the governor of a rich state, so he had access to those money to buy those mansions in America. You guys are forgetting to understand that there is no government official individual that should make that much money that should be able to afford those mansions in America, not in Nigeria, but in America. Even American government officials, they don't even have access to half of that kind of wealth. But you guys, for some reason, love when corrupt politicians get away with their lawlessness. They don't have to answer to anybody. Like, come on. I just pray Sowore does not give up, because this is not even about being nice or being peaceful or taking the high road. No, you have to drag them, as in you have to hold them tight. Let them sweat. Let them answer questions.
You see, the drama between Omoyele Sowore and the FCT minister, the godfather of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has taught somebody like me a whole lot of things. A whole lot. Now I know why Nigerian politicians will continue to be scared of Omoyele Sowore. They really need to. And an investigative journalist who knows all your secrets. Now I know why they always not openly confront him regardless of what he say or do. He knows too much about them. And I hope Nigerians do everything to support and protect this guy. These are just the people we need more of in Nigeria. Obviously. Two things I learned from the incident, from the case between Sowore and Wike. One is that Sowore knows so much about the politicians, and anyone that dare to confront him, he will just spread their secret in the public. We saw the case of Wike. Nobody ever believed that somebody can cut Wike to size in this manner. If Wike have seen that it was going to get to this extent, he would never have started a fight that was originally not his. Somebody was being called a criminal, not you. The person that was called a criminal didn't say a word, but you oversabi, you carry for head. Now you are being dragged. The person that calls you the person that you originally defended is relaxing on his own. You get the point now. That was a very big lesson. Nigerian politicians will continuously be scared of Omoyele Sowore because they know he have their details and secrets in their palm. The second lesson is that Omoyele Sowore has just proven to me, and I want to believe also to so many Nigerians, that His Excellency Peter Obi is actually clean. If you have not learned that from this issue, then you are a slow learner or you don't know how to learn at all. He has proven to the world that Peter Obi, His Excellency, does not have skeletons in his cupboard. So you can only attack him, you can only criticize him from your own personal hatred, and you say all manner of things against him. No evidence. I remember Obi had issues with Sowore, where he branded Sowore the blackmailer in chief. And Sowore never had the evidences to prove against Obi that Obi is truly corrupt and have stolen so much from the country, just like he has done against Wike. So that was just an evidence. So that now tells me that the man we are supporting to lead Nigeria is actually clean and qualified. Good enough. He has the credibility. Otherwise, I wonder if what Sowore is dragging Wike for now, say same, was being connected to Peter Obi, the Sowore you and I know will not hold back. Obviously. The two most credible people I have in mind to lead Nigeria to a greater height is this Obi and Sowore. I will not pretend. But Obi become my first choice for reasons best known to me. That does not dispute the fact that if Sowore is to lead Nigeria, I will not be happy. It will be one of the best things. But you and I know that the power that be now would rather let Obi rule Nigeria than to let Sowore rule Nigeria. Because Sowore rule Nigeria, hey, all the politicians, all the thieves are gone. They are all gone. So in a same system, where the people have their say, where the people decide what be, Sowore would have been even better for president the way it is now. Sowore would have been the best for now. But unfortunately, we don't have a society that understands anything like fixing the corrupt system. This system is rotting completely. And we are still hoping tinubu continues. Some non-living things think Atiku will be better at 80s. You get the point? We are in a deep shit. So I don't know what you think, but Sowore, Baba Show, electoral reform. A system where the people cannot decide who lead them. How can you become a president? I'm surprised you are not even leading a fight. You are not leading a challenge against this electoral reform. Why? Without a credible election, how would somebody like Sowore be a president? Even cancel law in Nigeria, you will not win. Because you will just be doing what you are doing. They will be writing results in your name. Just like it is the current status quo. You get the point? So please, I wish Sowore would one day see reasons. Because we said this before. So many people have said it. Apart from joining the coalition, we thought, because there was a time we suggested you join the coalition, that we actually thought the coalition was for Nigerians. But now we know better. There will be nothing wrong in Sowore pairing up with Peter Obi. Have you ever imagined the pair of these duo? One is intelligently calm and has the leadership quality, while the other one is also brutally intelligent and also have the leadership quality in his own style. What if they pair to say, okay, let's truly rescue Nigeria. Let's make Nigeria the project. Let's make Nigeria first. What will happen? Will it not be the best thing? But yet, Sowore still have one reason or the other to be fighting Obi. We don't know why. And that is making so many people who used to love Sowore beginning to like, why is this guy like this? Is he envious? Is he jealous? Yes, I understand that before Obi, Sowore was actually the one in the spotlight. Yeah, let's be very honest. So, but you have every reason to believe that Obi have come to steal his to remove him on the spotlight, and hence some people believe he felt jealous. But I don't want to believe that. I just feel it's still the politics. He's trying to bring that guy down to be able to put himself at the top where he wants to be. But this is not the time for that now. Omoyele Sowore, please. Many people still believe that Obi is more credible than you, Sowore. I know you will not understand. Nobody can say you have stolen. No. That is, many people still believe it's because you've not held any political office in Nigeria. Really, you have not. Obi was a 2-time governor. If after 8 years as a governor of Anambra State, they could not say this where he's still, that gives him a whole lot of credibility. Same cannot be said about Sowore. Somebody will still tell you, hasn't been tested. You obviously say no. Word enough cannot prove anything. But I know Sowore doesn't look like a thief, but we don't always know who will steal. So that's why people are still rating Obi in terms of credibility ahead of Sowore. But if they pair up, bro, Nigeria will see the light, obviously. I don't know what you think about this, you that are seeing this video, but if it makes any sense to you, if there's any way we can talk to Sowore, please, let's do it. If we have to go and gather and beg him, it is very important. We need these two people in the same boat. Obviously, we do. It will do Nigeria a whole lot of good. If you've never thought of it before, now that Odalo is saying it, give it a thought.
When all the boats where they old motto, all the boats are down, where they don't lose. The motto go they sang better. The motto go they go like back. All the institutions that are supposed to be protecting you and I as a Nigerian, all their boats don't lose. All the institutions are down. All the institutions that are supposed to protect you and I, all the institutions are down. When they are down, police is down, army is struggling, court is down, INEC is zero. I wrote to Code of Conduct in July to collect Wike asset declaration. Up till today, they keep telling me, go and be checking your email. I don't check my email. I don't tire. Code of Conduct to give me Wike asset declaration. It's public paper. It is my right. And I did the needful. My lawyer wrote. We have been there 6 times. Code of Conduct. Where is Wike asset declaration? Now story. When all the institutions that are supposed to protect a common man are down, that means the country is going on rickety way. It's like when all the boats that hold your car is down, they are down. Then your car will be doing. When all the boats that hold your generator, when they are down, your generator will be sounding extra loud. Now they want to start taxing Ashewo. That means Ashewo, when they come now, you go come, government come. And they are using money to buy houses in America. They are not taking measure to let us know our money is safe. But they want to tax us, collect more. After collecting our commonwealth wealth, they want to collect our finance. They want to collect our money, join. All the boats that hold the country, that hold your fundamental human rights are down. And they are still doing more. Wike does not have immunity. All the revelation we've been hearing, hotel in Port Harcourt, land for the children in Nigeria, land in America, EFCC, they haven't called that Wike once. It doesn't have immunity, but the FRS can make law for them to go into your account and start taking more of your money. There was a country, I'm sure we'll be ready.